Hey everyone, Ordered Shota here, and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail after I don't know how long. Well, hey, at least I didn't take a break for like 3-4 months. But anyway, previously, well, we met with March 7th's Man Crush Monday. And technically, it was March 7th. But, you know, not anymore. I'm too late. It would have been a good opportunity to play to play Star Rail on March 7th to honor March 7th, but oh well. It is what it is. Let me see. Yeah, I still have to... Well... Okay, well, I have 73 days, but... Well... This is new to me. Well... Okay, well then, I guess... Yeah, if we just go ahead and continue... Yeah, so we met with the general, we did some stuff. We had to fight one of these guys. And... Yeah, now we're here, and we were just talking to people. Off screen, I got another Himiko. Which, I mean, I wouldn't really complain about, but I would have liked, well, one of the focus characters.
The Express's path bridges the stars, as if it were a string of shimmering pearls.
Sure. I also got a duplicate of Hanya.
In the obscure prophecy of Dream, a star from the heavens has enlightened my path.
Let me see. Anybody else? Oh, okay. I don't really use Susheng, so I don't know. And unfortunately, no, it's not time to twirl anymore. Not unless I did decide to bring her back for whatever reason, because, I mean, I have the big version of her. So, yeah. I'm just saying.
Perfect.
And there's the Woman of the Hour. It's too bad I'm not using her anymore. Oh, wait. Okay, another Asta.
Every star is a miracle.
Oh, I got two of her. Well.
Every star is a miracle.
Let's see. Is there anybody else I got duplicates of? Misha, who I know nothing about.
The one thing I look forward to? Growing up, of course.
Okay. Good to know.
The one thing I look forward to? Growing up, of course.
Yeah, might as well try to get some of these out of the way. I know nothing about you. Oh god, I have so many of them.
Every shadow on the Yao Qing could be me.
Good to know. Okay, Mr. Brooding.
Every shadow on the Yao Qing could be me.
Yeah, so I guess anyone who's comparing him to Auroron... Auroron's a much friendlier guy. He doesn't sound like he's going to murder me in a dark alley.
Every shadow on the Yao Qing could be me.
And okay, this will be the last time I have to hear him for right now.
Every shadow on the Yao Qing could could be me.
Okay, and then I did finally get Foxy Mama. Now, as for how to use her, I have no clue whatsoever. Alright. Wait, why? Hold on. What do you have on you? Oh, okay. I was like, okay, never mind. I was like, I will never use you unless someone can convince me otherwise. Yeah, I'm here like, who's this one? Oh, okay, well, then I am, well, I guess I'm not using it right now, though. Okay, well. Then I'm gonna give you this. Oh, hey, it's Asta herself. Well, I guess since I'm not really using Asta. Okay, so I can't do that. Now let's see about actually leveling her up. Okay, so Tingyun, let's see what you got for me.
I see a future full of potential.
And I see a Foxy Mama. Okay, well, anyway. Me being stupid aside. Let's see, how far
I
can...
see a future full of potential.
Oops, sorry. I was gonna say, how far can I get with her? No. How far can I level her up, I should say?
I see a future full of potential.
Okay, I guess maybe level 50 then? Yeah. Because then it's probably going to tell me, oh, you need to... Yeah. Equilibrium level 3. And even then, I don't have enough materials whatsoever. Oh.
I found a home to protect.
Okay. Well, good for you! Okay, let's see. Okay, I can make 3 standard banner wishes. Oh, nope. Okay, that could have been... Well, no, it wouldn't have been bad. It stopped me there. And last one. Okay. I unfortunately know nothing about Tribby, other than she is a small girl. And for whatever reason, people are saying that she is like the love child of Ether and Nilu. That's all I know. That apparently her parents are in another universe. Oh. Hold on. No, not that. God, I hate when that happens. Oh, right. Maybe I should do these real quick. I'm not even gonna worry. I'm just gonna pick some random one. Yep. Well, I guess... Let's go ahead and see Tribby in action. Why not?
Tribby promises you that everything will be fine.
Tribby is very small.
Delivering warmth. Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer? Riding the west wind, away we go!
Lance! Forward!
Feeling spiffy?
Hit!
Can you find the answer? That hurts. Riding the west wind, away we go!
Lance! Forward!
And now let's go through it again.
Feeling spiffy?
Dad?
Nap time.
Huge news! Can you find the answer? Feeling spiffy?
That's better.
That? Lance! Forward!
Riding the west wind, away we go!
Hit!
Feeling spiffy? Riding the west wind, away we go! Like that, huh? Can you find the answer?
Okay. Well, I guess Tribby does work more, well, I don't know. It usually goes by a little faster whenever I use someone, like even Adventuring or Firefly. Oh, okay. Essentially, I don't know. Okay, I'll take that. Claim all. Yes, to all! Oh, I already did that, okay. So then, let's just go ahead and talk to her. As she looks down at me. Yeah, Sparkle is tiny. I will never get over that.
When the Master Diviner gets back, we might be in for tough times. It's making me a little nervous. Are you ready?
I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet. Okay, well, actually, I am. Oh. Abandon above missions. Wait, what? Hold on, please note. Uh-oh. Okay, well then. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and do these things first.
Wonder where I made it this time.
Well, was that what I was in the middle of doing? I think I was, and I just forgot. As soon as I figure out how to get down there. Oh. Okay, here we are. After some time. Okay. Very well. I've successfully infiltrated. Oh, right. This whole thing. Yeah, I can't believe... Yeah, I never finished this part. It was nothing. Yeah, pretty much. We just helped him fake his death, and then I got him out of there. Anything I should focus on? Oh, well. Okay. Now what? Oh, okay. Hey there, Nuncha.
Green Hibiscus agreed to meet me here, but there's no sight of him. What gives?
Do you know Sparkle?
There's a letter here. What's this on the envelope? Gray peony? Ugh, this must be from Green Hibiscus.
Why couldn't MiHoYo do this, but with the Traveler? Okay, let's see. Okay. Well.
The disciples sure know how to keep a low profile. Looks like I'll need to help them complete this mission.
So it would seem.
If they're looking to intercept mail, I should probably start by searching near Exalting Sanctum's Psycrane stands.
Man, that's a lot of S sounds. Oh, okay. Now what? Yeah, kind of. You also missed me leveling up Foxy Mama, who I now have. Or Ting Yun. Oh, hello. You measured the packages on this Psycrane stand, but you didn't find, but you don't find the letter you're looking for. What did you find?
Not on this stand. Let's check a different one.
Okay, over here. Where is this? Oh. Man, I hate when it runs. When things get in my way like that. Oh, okay. Where is that blasted thing?
Come on, draw already.
Need your extractor cleaned and your
What's written on this package? Seat of Divine Foresight, Urgent? This is it. The mail the disciples want to intercept.
Oh, goody.
Seems like it's encrypted somehow. Makes sense. This is critical intelligence after all. Let's see if I can crack the code.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, yeah, it's one of these.
Were you shocked just now? Oh?
A little bit, because I didn't expect to hear you talking. Okay, that wasn't too hard. I was just being dumb.
Code cracked. Huh. It's an internal order from the disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
In fact, I think that's probably one of the easy.
Judging from these urgent instructions, the disciples are aware of a Seat of Divine Foresight operation to infiltrate their ranks. No wonder Green Hibiscus was so eager to intercept this. I'll use my phone to make a copy, and then hand it over to Green Hibiscus.
Okay. Got it. Oh. Do not reply, okay. Okay, well, I'm just gonna teleport closer. Uh-oh.
Mauve Moon, this is the reliable disciple I mentioned to you, Gray Peony.
Okay. I was like, oh my god, they found me. Well, the right people found me.
Gray Peony, this is Mauve Moon, the head of our operations in Exalting Sanctum.
It seems you have some impressive skills in your arsenal.
I'm just a simple man trying to make my way through the galaxy. You're too kind. How much can you bench? You look kind of weak. Gee. Okay, it's like, we can go a normal answer, a sort of challenging answer, and yeah, I can take you easily. I can break you in half kind of answer.
No need for modesty. I've studied martial arts for years. I can tell how strong you are with just a glance.
Okay, so then, can you break me in half?
You seem like you've got it all figured out. What brings you to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, his voice. I despise the hunt. I want to become even stronger. I want to gain immortality. Okay, Frieza. I'm not sure. Sure.
I can appreciate that. The devilish archer author's so-called salvation is no different from destruction. They use deceit and power to mislead the people of the Xianzhou, instilling fear in them about the blessings of merciful Medicus. The mission of the disciples is to strike down this groundless fear, so that the people of the Xianzhou can return to the warm embrace of merciful Medicus.
Okay.
Here, take this prescription. Through this medicine, you will become like me. You will be able to break the shackles that the devilish archer author has used to chain your soul. You will gain unbridled power and freedom.
So what you're saying is, you're giving me magic drugs.
The disciple responsible for creating medicinal pellets heard of your exploits. They prepared the prescription for you personally.
Oh boy. What an honor.
Some of the ingredients can be purchased at an apothecary, but others will require you to come up with your own solution. Given your strength, that shouldn't pose a problem. Do
Okay.
you have any questions?
What's wrong with your voice? How many people are in our organization? Who prepares the prescriptions? Can I meet the boss? Okay, well.
I don't know. I've heard our members are in the tens of thousands.
Well, don't be mean to me. It's like, I just want to know. I mean, I kind of joined randomly, so I kind of figured you might know something.
The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus has a flat organizational structure. The head of each area reports directly to the Master. I know nothing about what goes on elsewhere.
Okay, so that's what you do.
The benefit is that even if our enemies were to wipe out the Exalting Sanctum branch, it wouldn't affect our brothers and sisters in other areas.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
That's sensitive information. I know who they are, but for their security, I can't reveal their identities.
Their identities?
It's not that I doubt your loyalty, Grey Peony. It's like I said, security. The boss? You mean the Master? You'll meet them, but for now there's no rush. All in good time. Keep fulfilling your duties, as you have been. With your strength, you'll have an audience with the Master in no time.
Oh, goody.
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I once worked alongside those devils. I trained in spear techniques for almost a century. I nearly became a Cloud Knight instructor.
A century, you say?
But I was trapped in a weak mortal shell. I was never able to surpass the final barrier that separated me from the martial arts geniuses.
So then what did you do?
Fortunately, the draft of Draconic Surge, the prescription you hold in your hand, rescued me. Once I took that medicine, I became more powerful than any mortal could ever dream of.
Magic drugs.
Now, everything has changed. Jersine and his pitiful spearmanship are no more. All that remains is a loyal disciple of merciful Medicus.
Zushin? What did you say your old name was? Were you an undercover agent for the Seat of Divine Foresight?
Wait. You recognize me? Where do you know me from? Your face changed when you heard my name.
Really? What did my face change into? Okay, no.
Mauve Moon, sir, we have a problem. I suspect this person may be the agent who's been looking for you.
Oh, great.
Idiot! What kind of trials are you running? You let an agent infiltrate our ranks?
Well.
I couldn't have known, sir. I witnessed this person slay a Cloud Knight before my very eyes.
Yes, I killed him in cold blood. Clearly.
Detestable. The devilish archer author allows these pitiful mortals to face death without fear. Self-sacrifice is their way of fooling us into opening our doors.
Yup. You've really got an active imagination. I don't think I said anything that revealed my identity. I'm done. Let's do this. You can come at me together.
Merciful Medicus has sharpened my senses. Nothing gets past me. A pathetic mortal like you could never understand.
Okay, well... let's see what you say when they put you in a padded room.
In that case, Divine Foresight Devil, it's time for you to meet your demise.
And it's time for you to meet the goons with their big white nets.
Merciful Medicus.
Feeling spiffy?
Expand your thinking. Nap time.
Hit. Lance. Forward.
So I guess he turns into that when he's ready to fight. Well, I guess it says shapeshifter.
Impressive.
Feeling spiffy?
Expand your thinking. Nap time.
Lance. Forward. A miracle.
Can you find the answer?
Open sesame.
Immortality.
And he died.
Oh, mercy of Sanctus Medicus! Grant me a body impervious to steel, the courage of 1,000 armies, a strength that 10,000 foes cannot suppress.
Okay, never mind. He came back in a new body.
Me, devil? Your death is inevitable. Surrender, and I'll make it quick.
Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
Hit. Lance. Forward.
That hurts. Can you find the answer?
Open sesame.
Okay, now he's dead.
So Mauve Moon was the agent that Qingzu lost contact with. He joined the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I should go to the seat of Divine Foresight and tell Qingzu. I don't know if this mission was a success or a failure.
Yeah, I don't exactly know what the conditions for success were. Oops. Yeah, I'm so used to Genshin. Oops. Hold on. Oh, hold on.
Isn't there more?
No, unfortunately not.
That tree remained dead for thousands of years, and it figured now's a good time to come.
Wait, what? Oh, okay, here we go. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Oh, no, don't kick him.
What is your purpose for entering the seat of Divine Foresight?
Nah, I'm just passing by. I want to enter the seat of Divine Foresight. Okay. Okay, and here we are. Now what? You're the leader? Yep. Glued to books. Because in this universe, we do read books. Is there anything else I can find? No? Okay.
I'm glad to see you've returned in one piece.
Okay.
So, what happened? Did everything go as planned?
Okay, well, you see, it's like this. And that's what happened.
Don't worry. Your operation was a success. Although your identity was ultimately exposed, you gained a wealth of invaluable intelligence. On top of that, you managed to get out without a scratch.
Not to mention, I got these magic drugs as evidence.
I never imagined that Jersine would choose the path of evil.
Well, apparently he did. And it also involved magic drugs.
You did the right thing. I'm afraid this is how the Plague's author operates. Using notions of power and life to draw countless people like Jersine away from bright futures. Down a path of no return. You've managed to shine a light on the darkness of the enemy. With this intelligence, the Seed of Divine Foresight will be able to improve its strategy. And for all your efforts, please accept this reward. Is there anything else you'd like to know about?
Okay, there's a lot of things. Let's see, tell me about the current state of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Did you send a lot of people undercover? Tell me about the beliefs of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. And... okay, well, let's start.
The current state. I'm afraid we know next to nothing. We dispatched agents, but they were only able to linger on the edges of the organization. Your operation is the furthest anyone's managed to infiltrate.
I don't know if I should be proud or concerned.
The Seed of Divine Foresight is still striving to answer one question. Is this but the resurgent shadow of an organization silenced 1,000 years ago? Or have they been lurking in the darkness all along?
Just like the Sith. Or those who slither in the dark.
Whatever the case, this sudden reemergence hints at a hidden conspiracy. It's troubled me deeply over recent few months. It's hard to tell what all of this is building towards. Not at all. The Disciples' secret letter makes it sound as if we infiltrated their ranks in great numbers. The reality is that only a handful of agents have successfully slipped into the organization.
But then what happened to them?
And the majority of them lacked the strength you had to make it back unscathed after their identity was exposed. They didn't have the wisdom and good fortune to gain the organization's trust quickly.
Well, that answers that question. Unfortunately for them.
An agent can't actually consume those pellets of the Disciples. Doing so would mean the end of their life as they knew it. The point is, there hasn't been anyone like you who managed to delve into the group's core and obtain so much first-hand information. Thousand-Handed Merciful Medicus' Salvation is a manuscript transcribed from a sacred text. I don't know where the Disciples obtained it. It likely consists of fragments of banned works from the Befall era. As I see it, there isn't anything particularly alarming about the text. It recalls the acts of the Plague's author's warped creatures from an equally warped perspective. The scripture doesn't have the power to lead people astray. They do that to themselves. But it does feed lies and false hope.
Lies and deception.
The prescription you acquired is beyond my knowledge.
That's not good.
There are a few reliable alchemists that reside in Exalting Sanctum. I'd like to ask you to consult with them on the particulars of the prescription. This will allow the Seed of Divine Foresight to have a clear target for creating an antidote. Given that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus has become aware of our operation, it's about time the Seed of Divine Foresight reeled in its net.
Okay, so time to make our move.
If you turn up any details about the prescription, feel free to come back and find me anytime.
Oh, wow. So I guess first thing we're gonna do is leave. Kick the door. Oh boy, okay. We have like 3 people here. You. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh, I was button mashing. I wish to name myself. That's worse than Ardrith. That is my name. You don't think your naming lacks a little sophistication? Okay, well, yeah, I did not mean to.
Why, hello there. Anything I can help you with?
Yeah, I have these magic drugs here. Can you help me?
So, this is official Seed of Divine Foresight business, eh? Then I'll do everything I can to assist you. Let's take a look at this prescription you mentioned. If this request had come from anywhere else, it would have seemed like a joke. That the Seed of Divine Foresight only deals in the serious. I can't understand this prescription. And I imagine that other alchemists won't be able to make sense of it either. I recommend you go directly to the chief alchemist, Lady Dan Shu.
Okay, where can I find her?
Lady Dan Shu is renowned for her unique line of reasoning. She's proposed several prescriptions that would have been incomprehensible to us if she hadn't explained the pharmacology. Still, those same prescriptions have always been able to produce miraculous effects. Lady Dan Shu is a truly gifted alchemist.
Okay, TMS. Or Timaeus.
All the more amazing given her sightlessness, wouldn't you say?
Why don't you marry her, then?
Lady Dan Shu likes to pass the time over at Sinwood Pavilion. I'm sure you'll run into her if you head that way.
Okay, well, I guess I just needed to head over to this guy.
The Ambrosial Arbor.
Oh, here she is.
I've been looking forward to meeting you.
I've been waiting for you, Patrick. How do you know it's me? Do you know me?
You have a very distinct scent. Losing one sense forces the other senses to become sharper.
Oh.
I heard from other alchemists you have a prescription you wish me to assess. Can you read it to me?
So you heard from that one guy already? Sure, will you be able to remember it all?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
A strange and dangerous prescription, but I believe I understand the pharmacology. It involves drawing upon the strength of long scions to attain the power of ascension. The specifics, however, will require further investigation. This will take some time.
Time, of course! That's what the false Taraga wanted! Okay, no.
I could hardly happen upon Vidyadhara bone marrow and test the prescription myself, could I? Leave your contact details with me. When I've completed my assessment of the pharmacology, I'll get in touch with you.
Okay. What?
The ambrosial arbor. It's humongous.
Okay. Hold on. I don't remember what the other quest was, but...
When the Master Diviner gets back, are you ready?
Okay, I'm going back to Sinwood Pavilion.
Need something? If not, then I'll be leaving.
Oh. Okay, I'm back to see her again. Okay, don't show.
Ah, you're back. From the sound of your stride, I sense you're in good spirits.
'Cause ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Ain't nobody gonna hold me down. Oh no. Okay, no. You got that right. You can tell just by listening. Your ears are really sharp.
Many who undertake the far-reaching journey to the Xianzhou are weighed down by a heavy heart and exhaustion. But your steps are bold and steady, a stride worthy of a nameless. Let's get down to business. I analyzed the prescription you procured, the draft of Draconic Surge. Now that I have a preliminary conclusion, it needs to be delivered to the seat of Divine Foresight.
What is the conclusion?
The conclusion. Put simply, I don't believe that the draft of Draconic Surge holds the cure to the Mara. Even in the foreseeable future, there will likely not be any such cure. I've compiled the details into a written analysis. If you're interested, feel free to take a look. This is a copy of pharmacological studies on the draft of Draconic Surge. If the Chief Counselor wants to see it urgently, I'll have to ask you to deliver it for me.
Okay. So let's go back over to her. Oh, okay. Well, that saves me a bit of trouble. Oh, there you are.
You're back. Anything you wanted to share?
Yeah, so here's what the magic drugs are supposed to be. The prescription from the disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
Wow. Even for those alchemists, that was fast.
Yeah, because ancient alchemy sure is fascinating. It was Don Shu who figured it out.
Don Shu? Wait, why would the Alchemy Commission's chief alchemist be away from her post?
I don't know. I'm not her keeper.
I've heard that the chief alchemist is visually impaired. She rarely leaves the Alchemy Commission delve. She has a vast knowledge and expertise. No wonder she was able to analyze the pharmacology so quickly. Let me see her report. No cure? Where did these villains get their hands on such a complex prescription? This is infuriating.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Still, this is a clue we can follow. Thank you. Please accept these gifts for your efforts.
You've already rewarded me. You're being too polite. Thank you!
Those were rewards from the Seed of Divine Foresight. These are gifts from me, personally. You've done so much for the Luofu, for the Xianzhou. This is the least I could do.
The fact that she's giving me personal gifts... Well then. Oh, Don Shu. Wait, I'm coming over. Now? Okay. Yay. I got teleported like 30 feet away. I know, there is a lot to do.
Thank you for coming on such short notice.
What can I help you with? I suddenly remember I have some other matters to attend to. I mean, he's not wrong, but apparently if I finish those, then I won't be able to do this, so...
My stay in Exalting Sanctum was supposed to be focused on treating people and delivering medicine. But the Seed of Divine Foresight tasked me with analyzing the prescription. I've been severely delayed.
I'm sorry.
I've already concocted some of the medicine in question, but there can't be any further delays. Could you assist me in ensuring it arrives on time?
No problem. Why me?
Thank you. The patient in question is a little girl. If she's gotten into any trouble, be sure to let me know when you get back.
Okay, well then. I'll make sure to do that.
This is the medicine. Her house is near the Court of Tranquility. It shouldn't be hard to find her.
Oh, okay, right here.
Is this the one Don Shu sent me to find? Does she come here to treat other sightless people?
Aw, little Miss Lady can't see ahead, can't see right, can't see left. Heads to the east, ends up west.
Okay, where are your parents so I can give them a stern talking to? Yes, that's what I was gonna do. Because seriously, what the hell?
She's stuck. She can't get down.
This is probably like one of the meanest things you could do to someone who's visually impaired.
Hey, what you looking at, Outworlder? My Mind your own business.
So cocky, huh?
Who do you think you are? Keep your nose out of this. I beat people up all the time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know we had a badass over here.
Yeah, get lost. Stop meddling in our business.
Oh yeah, well why don't you make me?
Boss!
Stop yelling and help me up already.
Oh no, they're gonna beat me up.
They use some kind of hidden power. I saw it. You're a cheater.
I know you are, but what am I?
That's right. If you hadn't cheated, I would have knocked your lights out.
You sure about that, boss? They didn't even flinch.
Yeah, like, just keep telling yourself that. Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Ugh, shut up! Boss, let's get out of here. We shouldn't fight anyone that doesn't respect martial arts.
I'll let you off the hook this time. Next time we fight fair and square.
Oh, really? You and what army?
Yeah!
Yeah, they were bullying a little girl who's visually impaired, I should add. Like, why would you do that?
Thank you for helping me, mister.
Well, it's no problem at all, but... Jeez, how do they... Do I even want to know? Are you okay? Dunshu wants me to deliver this medication to you.
I'm okay. It's my fault. I shouldn't have wandered off on my own. Then I wouldn't have run into those guys. They always laugh at me for being blind. And they like to trip me up and steal my things.
I literally don't have any words right now. Like, honestly... How pathetic are you to stoop so low as to harass someone with a disability of some sort? Like, yeah, really. Do you just do that to help yourself feel better at night?
Thank goodness you were here. Otherwise, they wouldn't have let me off so easily. Oh, Donshu asked you to come?
Yes, actually.
Things are bad on Oahu recently. Donshu must be very busy. Thank you, mister. Remember to thank her for me.
I'll do my best.
Why does she wander about alone?
Good question.
Well, I've delivered the medicine. I should report back to Danshu.
Oh, hey, it's 2 a.m. Okay, let's see. All right. Wait, oh. Well, what am I doing? I went to the wrong spot. Ah.
tree remained dead for thousands of years.
How was she? Did you deliver the medicine?
I did. I also had to stop some kids from bullying her, and... seriously, their parents must be as trashy people as they are.
She reminds me of myself when I was a child. I also had to find my way in the dark, face obstacles I couldn't predict, as well as deal with unconscious prejudices people had against me.
So then you kind of know what she's going through. And I guess that's probably all the more reason why you want to help her.
If I was ever injured by bullies or after a fall, I'd run crying to the healers at the Alchemy Commission and ask them to heal me. I suppose that's why I followed in their footsteps, to pay a little kindness forward.
Well, that's definitely very honorable.
Thank you for looking after the child. Could I ask you for another favor, friend?
What do you need? Are you worried about her?
Yes. I worry about her wandering around on her own. And I want to know what's been on her mind lately.
And it seems that she has been wandering around on her own a bit.
Her parents passed away in the denizens of Abundance Wars. The relatives who took her in aren't close to her. And whenever I treat her, she often confides in me.
My God. This poor child already has a rough life.
A healer's medicine might remedy one's physical health. But sometimes, the loneliness and hurt inside one's heart needs companionship and care to heal.
Yeah, you're definitely not wrong there. She might have wandered far. Do you know where you might find her?
She told me that whenever she's feeling troubled, she finds a quiet corner in the Artisanship Commission and just sits there, letting the sounds wash over her. Her parents used to be artisans in the Commission, so I think she has some nostalgic connection to the place.
I wouldn't be surprised.
In all likelihood, that's where she'll be. There's danger around every corner these days, especially for a sightless child. Let's go.
Oh, you're coming with me? Apparently so. Where is she? Okay, there we go.
What's happening? Is the girl in trouble?
It seems like it.
Feeling spiffy?
Okay, well, let's beat the crap out of these things.
Not a scratch. Dad?
Don't move. Open sesame. Nap time.
Lance! Forward!
Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer?
It's all right. Everything's okay now, Xiaoyu.
Thank you, big brother. Thank you, Anshu.
It would seem as though I'm becoming a big brother to a lot of people in this game. But given what this little girl has been through, let's just not think about it too much.
You don't need to be scared anymore. He is here.
Yes, I am here. Apparently now I'm turning into All Might.
But when I think about all the trouble I've caused you two, I feel like such a burden. I'm sorry.
You are not a burden to anyone.
Is that why you're crying? Maybe you should start getting used to this feeling.
What?
Because in the next few centuries, visually impaired people like us will continue to require help from everyone we meet. So, if a little bit of guilt like this is enough to break your heart, then how will you manage such an arduous path?
Tanshu, is this supposed to be comforting? Yes, I'm here like, if you're trying to make her feel better, I'm not seeing it yet.
I'm not trying to console her. This is the reality.
Well, unfortunately, I guess reality is often disappointing. And case in point.
Walking alone in the darkness. Fearing every incoming, invisible obstacle. Unable to understand other people's descriptions. Everyone, everything is like a hot coal in the dark. Invisible, yet still able to burn you. As a long-life species, she can expect life to continue like this for nearly 1,000 years. She must learn to depend upon herself rather than just foolishly waiting around for the next hero to swoop in and save her.
There will always be someone willing to help her. Aren't you helping to save her?
Yes. By trying my best to change her personal circumstances. In the meantime, she'll have to learn to withstand the darkness. Just as I have.
Hey, you're right, Tanshu. From now on, I'll do my best to rely on myself.
Good. I hope you remember this. Forever. This place is too dangerous. Let's head back to Exalting Sanctum. Thank you again for all you've done.
Well, I guess I'm not gonna get to smash that vase, but okay.
It would seem we incomplete ones are often bullied from a tender age. I endured numerous hardships to become Chief Alchemist. Yet, there are still things that leave me feeling helpless.
I know. Yeah, that was heavy.
That's the reason I said what I said. You might mistake my words for being hurtful. But the truth is, no amount of words can prepare her for what lies ahead.
Well, as much as I hate to say it, you're not wrong. Is there no cure? Does the Xianzhou have the technology to help with such impairments?
For long-life species, these things are permanent. Whether we are beautiful or ugly, tall or short, wise or foolish, all of it is encoded into our flesh from the moment we are born.
Yep. The genetic lottery, as I think one of my teachers used to say it as.
The impairments of short-life species can be corrected with ingenia or surgery. But that's an impossibility for Xianzhou natives. No matter the method employed, our bodies will eventually return to their original states. I too was once a non-believer. I fooled myself into acquiring artificial eye implants. Soon thereafter, my sightless eyes began to regenerate, and I was left in pain and despair. That brief window of sight that I regained has turned into a perpetual source of anguish, forever etched into my mind. For long-life species, this incompleteness is a permanent, unavoidable tenance. What a joke. Even the denizens of abundance, so-called abominations, needn't endure such torture. Perhaps we incomplete ones are merely traitors, cursed by the plague's author.
What do you mean? You had a scary look on your face just now. With the way she's talking, I would not be surprised.
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Okay, well, so that's how you're gonna be.
Thank you for sticking with me through all of this. I think my aspirations in exalting sanctum have been met, for now. Oh, I have a gift for you. Though I'll need a little time to prepare it. I'll contact you once it's ready to collect. See you soon, friend.
Okay. Go to the spare time bookshop and wait for Dunshu's message. Over here. Oh, right here. I can barely see you over the counter. Don't worry. Now you can barely see me over the counter. Got anything you can recommend? Boss, you could be a little more enthusiastic. Okay, so then who is in charge here? So it would seem. So then I guess we need to find the Baishu who's actually running this place, and hopefully we don't have to get cocoa goat milk or whatever. Okay. I may have met him in Starskiff Haven. Why are there storytellers aboard Jianzhou? Well... I'd like to read some books to pass the time, apparently. And now Sparkle turned into a full-grown man.
Oh, go right ahead. Mr. C.N. said that making bookworms feel at home is more important than getting them to buy something.
Because if you make them feel at home, they're more likely to come back and buy a lot of things? Oh my god, no.
All we ask is that you find a quiet spot away from the browsing areas.
Okay. So I don't disturb the guests. Alright. There we go. Not a good time. Okay, no. I'm coming. I'm combing. Combing my hair. Okay, no.
Oh, looks like the person you were waiting for has gotten in touch. Safe travels. Oh, maybe buy a book next time?
You see? That's where they get you. And now I'm short again. Like, yeah, like for real, she could barely see over the counter. Like, the counter barely, like, it goes up to her nose. Okay. So let's go ahead and talk to her
dead for
here.
thousands of years, but it figured now's a good time to come
Ah, there you are, friend.
Yes, here I am.
You've been running so many errands lately. I'd like for you to take some useful items away with you.
You're right, I have.
Examining the exhibits in the Seat of Divine Foresight inspired me to create this. I referenced some historical texts and concocted a medicine that can extend your lifespan and improve your health.
Okay. It's not going to be like the magic drugs that weirdo had, right?
I call it the Broomdew Concentrate Pellet. And I'd like you to have it.
So I'm gonna live forever. You will remember my name. Okay, no.
Consuming it will make your body light, agile, and promote longevity and well-being. As a nameless, it'll make your journey a much less arduous one. Well then, that's that. I've still got some other business to attend to, so shall we say goodbye for now?
I guess so.
Perhaps the next time we meet, I'll be able to see you, in the true sense of the word.
Yeah. Anything can change, right? Okay, don't you place the box with the pellet on the table. You glance at it. Swallow it down or put it aside. This is interesting. So, basically, I can say yes to extended longevity or say no. And too bad I can't do Wheel of Morality here. I'm kind of here like, is this a test? Like, will I fail if I decide to just swallow it whole? Like, is this basically to test and see, like, okay, are you going to be selfish and take this, or are you going to be selfless and noble and refuse this?
Tastes a bit strange, but no adverse reactions so far.
He's gonna die, isn't he?
Wait a minute.
Ah!
Ugh, my head. What's happening?
Oh my god, she actually killed him!
Something's wrong. I'm burning up. Feels like I can't breathe.
It was a test! You were supposed to refuse it!
Seems to be calming down a bit, but still uncomfortable. This doesn't seem right. I'd better talk to Qingzu at the Seat of Divine Foresight.
Maybe she just gave me the magic drugs and said, here you go, I created this.
Ugh. There goes my head again. Is Danshu sure this broom dew is safe for consumption?
Oh great, either he's hallucinating or we actually have some enemies here.
What's happening? Isn't this the seed of divine foresight? Why are there so many Mara struck here?
It is, but...
No, I can't let them get near me.
Oh great.
Ouch, ouch, ouch! Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy.
Are you basically going to end up having a ton of innocent people murdered?
Feeling spiffy?
Hit?
Expand your thinking.
Sacred of the saints.
Nap time.
Lance! Forward!
Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer? Open sesame. That's better.
Dad? A miracle.
Expand your thinking.
Almost dead.
Merciful Medicus.
Feeling spiffy? Open sesame.
Okay, now what?
What happened to you? Careful! Don't hurt him!
Okay, I'm gonna guess that no one was murdered?
Hey! Wake up! Are you okay?
No! Danshu gave me some magic drugs and now I'm hallucinating.
Thank the stars! You're finally awake. I thought we might lose you. I was so worried.
What happened to me?
You came into the seat of divine foresight and started brandishing your weapon.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I don't remember anything at all.
It looked like you'd lost control. As if you'd been stricken with Mara.
Well, I wasn't. It was that pellet thing.
There has to be something awry. Tell me what happened to you before arriving at the seat of divine foresight.
Gladly.
From what you're saying, it seems like the gift she gave to you must be related to the disciple's prescription we examined earlier.
Yes. In fact, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if she just repackaged it and gave it back to me.
But the healer who examined you just now said your body doesn't seem to have been affected. How strange. Could Danshu be playing a trick on you? Or is her medicine somehow not working as planned? My advice is to come back later for another examination. It's a Disciples of Sanctus Medicus prescription after all. Who knows what healing effects it may have.
Part of me feels like she was messing with me.
I'll put out a wanted notice for Danshu immediately. If you find any trace of her, get in touch with me.
Oh jeez. Danshu's a wanted woman now.
Take this deeting with you. It might just help you find this friend.
Yes, friend in air quotes. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she gave that to him and expected him to go crazy and try to kill everybody here, and then it's like, congratulations, you got rid of all these people for me. Okay, well now we're on a quest to go find her and get her arrested for malpractice. Malpractice and attempted murder. Is she actually going to be here? Because, I mean, well, she's not here right now.
Danshu isn't here. Where could she be?
Did you really think she was gonna stand here and wait for you to come arrest her?
I've got it. Dan Shu's medicine box has her scent on it. I'll ask the D-Ting that Qingzu lent me to track her. Time to come out, little D-Ting. I need you to help me find Danshu.
I can't help but wonder what would have happened if I hadn't made him take it. Well, I guess we'll never know, unless someone made a video of it somewhere.
That's Danshu. With a group of disciples? I guess that tells me all I need to know.
Yeah, apparently she was in cahoots with them the whole time. I'm gonna kick you in the ass.
Master, stand back. Let me handle this.
Oh, great.
Stand down. He's a friend.
Then why did you drug me?
Many of our brethren have fallen by his hands.
Yes, I am aware.
What?
I said he's my friend. Leave us.
If this is what you do to your friends, I don't want to know what you do to your enemies.
Yes, Master.
I didn't expect you to come looking for me.
Yeah, you also probably didn't expect me to snap out of the drug-induced hallucinations. They call you Master. You're the head of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus? You lied to me!
I lied to you about many things. But I reserve my apology only for deceiving you into taking the medicine. As for the other falsehoods, they were merely in aid of communicating as equals. Did you ingest the Broomdew concentrate pellet I gave you?
I didn't. What kind of medicine is it exactly? She doesn't have to know.
That which the elixir seekers that arrive on the Xianzhou dream of. The formula to immortality. To take it is to initiate the transformation from a short-lived species into a Xianzhou person or an abomination. Depending on your perception.
Huh. Yeah, because I'm kind of here like, if you don't take the medicine, then how would you know that it's dangerous? So, at least taking the medicine, you find out for yourself, like, oh crap, this thing is dangerous. She tricked me. If you don't take it, so then what would happen? Would any of this even be happening, or I don't even know.
Please believe me when I say that never once have I thought about harming you. I merely wanted to offer you the chance to obtain immortality and freedom.
Well, you did harm me, and you almost made me harm a whole bunch of other people in the process.
Friend, please. I urge you to leave the Luofu. Abandon this struggle. The truth isn't what it appears to be.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that.
What did the minions at the seat of divine foresight tell you about this conflict? That the Rainbow Arbiter is the emissary of the righteous? That the Arbiter is chasing the heathen plague's author across the stars, while the disciples of Sanctus Medicus abet their heresy?
They didn't tell me any of that stuff.
Do you really think that is the case? You don't understand Merciful Medicus, nor the devilish archer author, but you understand me. Do you see me as such? A heretic?
You're a bitch.
I do not ask for you to pick a side. I just wish for you to leave the Law Fu, to leave this all behind. This isn't your fight, and I do not wish to make an enemy of you.
You're a little too late for that. Oh, what the? I can let her go? Okay, yeah, you drugged me and almost made me into a murderer, but that's fine. You can go and do whatever. Well, you know what, for that, it's time for some payback.
Most unfortunate. Had you known me first, perhaps we could have been good friends.
I don't know about that.
Master, we should leave now.
I sincerely wish that this will be our last meeting. Farewell, Nameless.
Okay, so I don't battle her. I have to battle her minions.
You find the answer? Endless riddles. Nothing but a boy. Expand your thinking.
Time to twirl! Okay, no.
Merciful Medicus.
Feeling spiffy? Open sesame. Nap time.
Get. Lance! Forward!
But man, that was like... Jeez. I should have known she was evil.
A miracle.
Yeah, and then to believe that technically that little girl was, like, going to her for help, and she was even here, like, I care about that little girl more than her family or her relatives and whatever. I'm like, what the actual hell?
Nap time.
Lance! Forward!
Like, what's gonna happen to the little girl now?
I'd better report my findings to Qingzu at the seat of divine foresight.
Oh. Okay, we got her diary.
Let's play for a while. Expand your thinking. Time for a shot. Curiosity. There's a dangerous thing, you know. Endless riddles. Nothing but a boy.
Oops.
I don't have time for games. Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Lance at the ready.
I'll go easy this time. That's what I call a good day.
Okay, well. Anyhow. Okay, I'm back, and I'm not here to murder anybody, and I stole her diary. Hope that helps.
How did it go? Did you manage to locate Don Shu?
Yes, and then she was a bitch, and then she got away.
So you weren't able to apprehend her. I see. These people have been in hiding for so long. They must have a more nefarious plan. I've got to apprehend them quickly.
I'm sorry I didn't get her.
Once again, thank you for all your help. With your intel, we will put a stop to Don Shu.
Hopefully.
Jing Yuan tells me you'll be joining the forces led by the Alchemy Commission and Master Diviner. I won't take up any more of your time. Please, take good care of yourself.
I intend to.
If you run into Don Shu again, contact the nearest Cloud Knights. Take this as a token of my appreciation. You deserve it.
Okay. So if I go talk to March now...
Master Diviner, you're back.
Oh, just in time.
I have kept you waiting, but the deceit of the disciples is laid bare to me now.
Grumpy. You kept us waiting, all right. Why did you tell us about the disciples of Sanctus Medicus earlier? Please tell us the whole truth this time.
Apologies. To avoid dissemination of intelligence, the General and I kept the involvement of the disciples to ourselves.
Why? Well, okay, I know she said why, but still.
It is a clandestine organization that seeks to overthrow the Alliance. Before the Stellaron disaster, the disciples have remained veiled in shadow for years. Their emergence reflects their intricate connection to this calamity.
The conflict is difficult, Master Diviner, but you have led your forces from the front lines and beyond in pursuit of the enemy. Admirable work.
Hardly. A diviner must acquire first-hand knowledge in order to calculate the future. Collecting intelligence in this way assists me in achieving the right answer.
Yeah, I really do wonder what a conversation between her and Mona would be like. Two diviners who are very grumpy.
Wait, what's all this about a difficult conflict? The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been scheming for a long time, but our army is in no way inferior. How can things be so difficult?
Is this a segue into us joining the fray? Just ask for our help already.
It would seem you came prepared.
Yes.
The first time we met Madame Yukong, she said something like, "This is a Xianzhou affair, and there's no need for the Express to get involved."
I know. She practically wanted us gone.
And now here we are running around doing everything. Even the IPC takes it easier on us. Let me guess. What are we up to this time? Could it be heading to the front lines? Leading the Cloud Knight charge? Well, try this on for size. Nope! I can't stand any more of this fighting. So there. Who said you'd be heading to the battlefield? We're not?
So then what are you gonna make us do? Are you gonna make us wash dishes or something?
Jing Yuan's orders. He said that the value of unexpected guests lies in the unexpected. The Cloud Knight's assault was to demonstrate our power to the enemy head-on. Now it is time for the unexpected.
So what can I expect from this?
Please, come with me.
Okay, grumpy pink-haired girl.
After receiving the Ambrosial Arbor, the Alchemy Commission was once the Luofu's most vital commission. After all, it was they who changed the Xianzhou natives into long-life species. But in the end, the alchemists grew discontented and began to obsess over the manipulation of life. Research into the Arbor poisoned their minds. The more they pursued it,
Oops, I interrupted you.
Morning bells chime in a dream. Evening mist gathers around me. Do you see that?
Yes, I see it.
What huge elixir crucibles! There's still smoke coming out of them.
That reminds me, apparently they replaced Ting Yun's voice. But I don't know. I would have to actually hear some comparisons, which... If that's the case, it's... I liked her voice here. It really matches her. So I don't know.
This is where the alchemists practiced the way of immortality in ancient times. They erected elixir crucibles here to absorb the power of the arbor, turning fantasy into reality. Since the smoke from the crucibles never ceases, this place was named Eve Mist Mansion. An elegant name, but as far as the art of war is concerned, it's a death trap. As long as the crucibles are lit and the smoke continues to linger, we cannot get any closer.
It's a screaming metal death trap. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but like the voice that she has right here just works for her. Yeah, I guess ignoring the not so secret crush I have on her, yeah, it just works for her, I think. But yeah, I heard that apparently that her voice actress got swapped out. But the thing is, I'm like, okay, so then does that happen later on? So am I gonna hear her new voice like after this? In which case it's like, oh, hi, Ting Yun. Wow, your voice sounds different today. What have you been doing?
This is why the Cloud Knights lost control and became Mara-struck?
Indeed. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus infuse the smoke that permeates this delve with medicinal pellets that elicit Mara. Unless the Cloud Knights were able to march with their breath held, they would be doomed to fall into disarray. Moreover, no one could know whether their comrade was about to be stricken with Mara. Is there anything better than fear for destroying the morale of an army?
Well, you got me there on a technicality.
The Cloud Knights' first assault was just a cover. You're using the main army to attract the enemy's attention, while we douse the elixir crucibles and stop the smoke.
Okay, so we're not washing dishes, we're just trying to stop this thing from being so dangerous.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus renounced their century of secrecy and chose to reveal themselves, meaning they feel confident of victory. But no matter how well prepared they may be, their focus has always been the Cloud Knights. They are completely unaware of your existence and capacity, and in short, cannot be prepared against you.
Yeah, about that. Apparently, Dun Shu, who is apparently like the leader, is already aware of me, so chances are she could probably tell everyone, like, hey, yeah, there's this guy who was my friend, except he stabbed me in the back, and now he wants to stop us, so please kill him. This smoke can't affect us. Why not get the Foxians and Vidyara to try? Well, I don't want to make Foxy Mama get hurt.
You misunderstand the nature of the Mara-struck condition. It is not a curse unique to humankind. Foxians don't usually succumb to it because their lifespan is not eternal. Yet they are still a long-life species. The Vidyadhara rely on molting to discard the old world. All long-life species are equal in the face of Mara. However, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus could never have guessed that the General would seek outside help. They won't be prepared against short-life species.
Is this what General Jing Yuan meant by unexpected guests?
Possibly.
I wouldn't hazard a guess. All I can say is that the predictions of the Stellaron hunters were more accurate than mine. The future that Kafka seeks is becoming reality. One step at a time.
I don't want to act according to their predictions. This is the only way.
Rather, only this way leads to the known best result. If we can afford to choose, then none would choose to leap off a cliff.
Yeah.
Besides, this is not my decision alone.
Okay.
The duty of the Master Diviner is to bring luck and avoid misfortune. I don't want my choice to plunge the Luofu into a terrible future.
I don't blame you. I don't think anyone would want to either.
To return to the matter at hand, only you can douse the Elixir Crucibles without being harmed by them. What say you?
Only you can prevent firefighters. Okay, no.
Fine. I didn't hear a please, but seeing as we do kinda have superpowers around here, Mr. Yang, what do you think?
This is probably gonna sound random, but I've missed hearing your voice, March.
I will come at once when the smoke dissipates. You won't be left to fend for yourselves.
Okay, so then... Oh. Hello. Hello, person who is equally as tall as I am. Oh, right, we already did this, and apparently Sparkle might be, like, about a hair taller, but I don't see it. In fact, it almost looks like Fushuan is taller. What? What was that?
What? It's not too late to practice holding my breath.
Why are you doing that? Are you holding your breath because you don't want to breathe in the fumes, or what? You seem quite alright. Is that smoke really safe, though? How large are the disciples of Sanctus Medicus' forces? I'll leave you to it.
We're still far from the Elixir Crucibles. I'm no healer, but I do know that dosage is important in the application of poisons. Even so... Okay, I admit it. I'm terrified. I'm still young. I don't want to become Mara-struck so soon.
Okay, well... Then you'd better return to the home front. But if your condition worsens...
Out of the question. Jing Yuan gave me authority over the Cloud Knights. If I can't stand on the front lines, then how can I succeed him as a general? How can I win the hearts of the people?
Oh, well, you already said the first thing.
Do you not trust me?
I didn't say that.
If I told you I wasn't certain, would you turn back on the spot?
Do a divination. You don't have the slightest clue, do you?
Nonsense! I'm very certain. 100%!
Okay, Grumpy.
Though I'm sure a little reassurance wouldn't hurt. You don't know what being Mara-struck actually means, do you?
No one's really explained it to me.
The healers believe that the Mara-struck condition is related to memories. Unsurprisingly, long-life species have long lifespans, but there is a limit to the brain's capacity.
I have always heard that, like, if you imagine that you could live like 500 years, your brain would not be able to hold all that information. So almost like a computer running out of space on the hard drive. But, I mean, obviously there's no way for us to, oh, let's just buy a new motherboard or buy an external hard drive for our brain or whatever. It doesn't work that way, so... But at least I know that, from what I understand, science has kind of proven that, like, yeah, the brain can only handle so much information at a time that, like, hypothetically, if you were to live for hundreds of years, then, yeah, you're gonna struggle with that a bit.
After centuries and millennia, a long-life species' emotional threshold becomes higher and higher. Simultaneously, their memories fade and become dull under the erosion of time, leaving behind only the most extreme and vivid recollections, which are almost guaranteed to be memories full of anguish and regret.
As opposed to happier memories that make us feel joy and meaning and satisfaction.
Do you understand now? The fate of all long-life species is to no longer feel joy and happiness, left only with hatred and regret etched into the heart. Under such extreme conditions, a person's ego starts to crumble. And that is the beginning of the Mara-struck condition.
Yeah, that's definitely a depressing thought.
Short-lived species don't need to worry about this. Feel better?
Okay, well, I guess so.
Phew, I do. I never had memories to begin with.
Well, you're a different case, March.
No, you still don't understand. The condition isn't caused by memories, but by the emotional threshold having been... Never mind. You can regard it as a memory issue.
But I don't like the sound of that.
Only a handful of converted alchemists and healers. They can drive fantastic creatures into battle and strengthen their bodies with medicinal pellets. But they are no match for the Cloud Knights. That's why they decided to spread this demonic vapor.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me about the medicinal pellets. Or magic drugs, as I call them.
There is a gulf in strength between us, yet they still emerged into the open and rebelled. Something isn't right. They must be waiting for some shift in fortune.
Just like the Sith.
I will come at once when the crucibles are doused and the smoke dissipates.
Okay, you keep holding your breath until then. This would be a good time to say don't hold your breath on it, but, well, too late. Grumpy.
Huh. I feel like even though long-life species get to live forever, they aren't so different from us short-life species when it comes to worries and suffering.
Yeah, so it would seem.
Isn't there more?
Okay, that's already open. Nothing over here. Oh, okay, I was like, how am I supposed to get down there? Oh, okay, it's gonna take us down there. He's dead.
Wait, Miss Ting-Yun! Why are you still here? You're too close to the Crucible!
Thank you for the concern, but I'm fine. The General commanded me to stay with you. I dare not go against military orders.
Your life is more important, Miss Ting-Yun. Go back. We can explain to the General.
There's really no need. I've spent my years traveling the universe. Not to mention, I'm younger and stronger than I look. Even you benefactors have probably lived longer than me.
Well...
Were you shocked just now?
Maybe. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna have Foxy Mama and her sexy voice joining us. Her sexy voice that may or may not have been replaced, and... Alright, Ninja, well, thanks for stopping by. Okay, Space Anchor. Okay, that's where we gotta go. Oh, so that's how we get there. Yep, talk to you later. Bye.
Seems
Okay.
like the smoke is getting thinner.
Not thin enough. We need to hurry.
Yeah. Well then. I zap you.
Can you find the answer? Expand your thinking.
Get?
Feeling spiffy? Open sesame. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Nap time.
Lance! Forward!
Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
Okay, we're gonna have to fight a bunch of these guys, it seems. Fine by me.
Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer? Open sesame.
He's dead. Wait, well...
Turn it off! Why did you turn it on?
I don't know, I'm sorry! Yeah, like, why do they give you the option to turn it on?
Ouch, ouch, ouch. Expand your thinking.
I was here thinking, like, okay, well, if I have to investigate it, it's like, it looks like it's off, but then, nope. You just turned it back on again. And I'm like,
Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
Feeling spiffy? Open sesame. Nap time.
Get? Lance! Forward!
Can you find the answer? Expand your thinking.
Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
okay.
Hey, we did it! Can't see the smoke anymore.
Excellent. I'll lead my troops to the rendezvous.
Alright. Who do we have here?
So, you succeeded in dousing the elixir cauldrons. Unimportant. The inevitable is already upon us.
Danshu. It's you.
So, this is Danshu's final form, or true form, rather.
I have met you before in my capacity as Chief Alchemist, Master Diviner. You don't seem surprised.
I guess that's why they wanted you to play that quest first. It makes sense, because that's how you're supposed to meet Danshu for the first time.
Indeed. The General and I knew that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus must be hiding in the Alchemy Commission. However, without evidence, we couldn't bring charges before the commissions. We had to wait for you to show yourselves.
Although at the same time, it's like, by the end of that quest, you come to the conclusion that Dunshu is the master. Yet, if you're holding on to that information when you go talk to March, it's like, you couldn't have just told them, yeah, you know, I met the master, and it's this person, it's Dunshu, and she even gave me some crazy stuff and drugged me, and yeah.
And now, your charges are many. Drawing Stellaron spirits into the Xianzhou, resurrecting the Ambrosial Arbor, striking down our people with Mara. The Ten Lords Commission will address these transgressions during your reckoning.
Crimes? If I am guilty, then all of our Xianzhou ancestors are also guilty. They were the ones who accepted the blessings of the abundance and turned their descendants into long-life species. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus are only walking on the road our ancestors once took. How is it a crime to seek ascendance? In days of old, the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor enveloped the Xianzhou Lafu like a living creature. We controlled the stellar seas, and none could stand in our way. Everyone could become celestial and shift form at will. Divine miracles descended onto all 9 Xianzhou ships. What a glorious time that was. How far the Xianzhou has fallen. We consent to be commanded by the devilish archer, suffer continuously at the hands of the denizens of abundance. And the Ten Lords Commission even forces us to give up our immortality. How pitiful. I do not blame you for your ignorance. We were not born in the era when the Ambrosial Arbor first descended, nor did we witness its miracles. But now, we now have an opportunity to restore the ancient laws.
Forgive me for thinking you might have harbored some profound enlightenment. Yours is the same old talk of those who seek power and give up on their humanity.
I'm guessing Dunshu has tried to descend, or forsake her humanity and transcend.
Our Xianzhou ancestors fought side by side with the Arbiter, laid waste to the Arbor, and established the Ten Lords Commission to lay down the lines between life and death. In doing so, we enshrined our future as human beings. Celestials? There are no Celestials on the Xianzhou. The divine miracles of the abundance, the manipulation of life and death. Your deeds are nothing but evil.
I have nothing to say to you, Master Diviner. You have already made your decision. You have discarded power. A most foolish choice. Master Diviner, allow me to show you what the Celestials were capable of.
Okay, well I guess now we get to have that sort of rematch with Dunshu.
Feeling spiffy? Expand your thinking.
Let's play for a while.
Never seen perfection before? Open sesame.
Let's play hide and seek. Can you find the answer?
Now. Lands at the ready.
Almost got him there.
Not a scratch.
Merciful Medicus, hear my call.
Curiosity is a dangerous thing, you know.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a boy.
Well, I guess Herta can make good work of her.
Lance! Forward!
Or at least I thought. Oh no, yeah, she can.
Feeling spiffy? I don't have time for games. Expand your Watch a crumble.
Now she's alone, unless she brings back someone.
Nap time.
I'm on guard.
Fine and fast. I'll be more
I'll go easy this time.
Naughty child.
My heart's content.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of
Nice teamwork.
Feeling spiffy?
Okay, yeah. I can hold on to that.
it. Nap time.
Lance at the ready. Hit!
Your life's the landscape rest of nature.
Let's play for a while.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Time fresh.
Fine and braver.
I'm okay.
I'll go easy this time.
Why? She said... The ambrosial arbor's descent will bring us undying bodies. The one who gave us the Stellaron said that... Pantilia, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have fulfilled our promise. You, Lord Ravager, must do the same. Now, quickly.
Little pawn. Must you force me to intervene directly? I'm loath to flout my philosophy of destruction.
Oh, great. She was the traitor the whole time!
Never mind. It would seem the time has come for other means of dismantling the Xianzhou from within.
They told me Satan would be attractive. Okay, I've used that joke so many times at this point, but... Seriously! How could you?
What a shame. It would have been nice to observe for a little longer. You received the gift of abundance. Surely you can
withstand the blessing of destruction. Benefactors, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Lord Ravager Pantilia. I have come with a single purpose: to set in motion the self-destruction of the Xianzhou.
Miss Ting Yun, you is the Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion? But how can that be? Keep calm, all of you. This is a formidable enemy. We have to stay together.
Her voice, though, that became like a very deep, seductive voice of hers. Okay, well, at least them two.
Open sesame. Let's play hide and seek. Can you find the answer?
Although,
Naughty child.
yeah, the yandere eyes and the neck snap, though.
I'm on guard.
I'll go easy this time. Feeling spiffy? Expand your thinking. I'm okay. Curiosity is a dangerous thing, you know. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Let's play for a while. I don't have time for games. Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
You are fortunate that Zethro and Serenova never set their gaze upon the Cienjo. They have no qualms about dealing out destruction by their own hand. But since that stubborn general of yours has forced me to take center stage, I'll make sure I steal the show.
Oh no.
My apologies for leaving so soon, but I have an appointment to keep. I'm sure my friends here will be happy to entertain you.
Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
Let's play hide and seek. Can you find the answer? Open sesame.
Naughty child.
Okay, he's out of commission.
Lance at the ready.
Well, not anymore.
Let's play for a while. Feeling spiffy? Never seen perfection before? Curiosity is a dangerous thing, you know. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
I'll go easy this time.
I'm on guard.
Feeling spiffy? I don't have time for games. Open sesame.
Nap time.
Never seen perfection before? Expand your thinking.
Naughty child. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Impressive. This is worth learning.
Wait, hold on a second. Are you really saying that Miss Ting-Yun was a member of the Antimatter Legion all along?
If that's the case, that was sickeningly brilliant on her part.
And what was that fire that came out of her? And her body? Where did it go? Mr. Yang, you're smart. What happened just now?
Well, just because he's smart doesn't mean he has the answers to everything. Mr. Yang.
The flame we witnessed claimed to be Lord Ravager Fantilia, a name I've heard other Nameless speak of in the past.
Okay.
She's one of 7 Lord Ravagers who serve Nanook, and finds pleasure in witnessing the self-destruction of mortals. She's led countless souls down a dark and hopeless path.
Meaning that Ting-Yun had long since fallen under the Lord Ravager's influence?
I don't believe so. Fantilia revels in watching a corrupted mind eating away its host from inside out, until the obliteration of both is achieved. But there was no indication that Ting Yun had been misguided or manipulated. It's possible that the Ting Yun we knew wasn't her true self, but an image Vantilia devised to serve her own purposes.
That is to say, Ting Yun.
You're saying that the real Ting Yun is still...
I'm sorry, March. I can't say with any certainty where the real Ting Yun may be, or at what point she was replaced by the imposter. Without knowing where the body vanished to, it'll be tough to get an answer. At this point, it's all just conjecture and hope. But if that body belonged to the real Ting Yun, it does raise the question of why Vantilia would go to such lengths to destroy any evidence of her. Wouldn't it be more in line with her destructive nature to leave Ting Yun's remains behind as a display of power? I believe this to be Vantilia's goal: to sow seeds of doubt among us and ensnare us in a malevolent trap.
Which, of course, the fact that she would have planted herself within as Ting Yun would allow her front row seats to do just that.
It's clear that the sudden resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus is all connected to the Lord Ravager. Pretending to be a Xianzhou citizen, planting a Stellaron in the Luofu, all part of her plan to bring about our self-destruction. Vantilia is aiming for the Ambrosial Arbor. If she succeeds, the Luofu will be deprived of its roots, making its destruction all too easy. We must stop her. We need to take a star skiff to Scale Gorge Waterscape. The Ambrosial Arbor can be sealed from that delve.
Undestroyed letter. Signed only with a casually drawn talisman.
Let's make haste. That imposter had the audacity to carry out her nefarious plans right under our noses. How utterly despicable.
Yep, that was her brilliant plan at work.
What worries me more is just how many more antimatter saboteurs are at large.
You got me there. Okay, let me see. About Ting Yun, about Scale Gorge Waterscape. Where is Xing Yuan? Time is of the essence, let's go. Stay here for now.
It all happened so suddenly. But looking back, I think Mr. Yang was right. Ting Yun was behaving strangely. She was fascinated with the Abundance's creations.
Since she was an Amicastor dispatched by the Skyfaring Commission, it's evident that there must indeed be a person with her name in the Commission. We'll have to let the Cloud Knights get to the bottom of what happened to the real Ting Yun. As for the Ting Yun who accompanied us all that way, it's like what Mr. Yang said. Her appearance was designed to sow seeds of doubt among us. We cannot allow ourselves to fall into her trap. It is a delve governed by the Vidyadhara, supposedly an ancient oceanic region transferred from the Vidyadhara home planet. After the Ambrosial Arbor was broken in two during the war, its roots were left gnarled and broken. Yet it never died. The Alliance decided to seal the Arbor within Scale Gorge Waterscape, entrust it to the High Elders of the Vidyadhara, and rely on the power of Long Scions to constrain it. It has been so long. No one knows whether the seal remains. Even if it does, I doubt it will hinder that spectral Lord Ravager. I've reported the current situation to the Seat of Divine Foresight.
Already?
He made no further contact after we communicated at the Matrix of Prescience. He said he had important matters to personally attend to.
Figures.
The situation stands on the edge of a precipice. We must trust in the General.
At this point, that's all we have left. A little while ago. Oh.
This is...
Okay, we're back with Don Hong and Su Sheng. The Alchemy Commission. The delve bordering Scale Gorge waterscape.
Huh? You're pretty familiar with this place.
Yep, it's the Alchemy Commission. No wonder we were getting those military broadcasts on the way over. Something about the Cloud Knights gathering here, right? They're probably coming to fix the Stellaron problem. It's been such a long journey, but now we're finally gonna meet some Cloud Knights. I'll be back with my unit. I didn't lie to you, right? I told you I'd bring you somewhere safe, and I did. Though, we did take a bit of a detour.
I would say.
Before I arrived in Starskiff Haven, I had a diviner read my fortune for the journey ahead. He told me not to be concerned with the destination, but to seize my chances and travel with the current to reap the greatest harvest.
Meaning?
Meaning, thank you, Miss Su Sheng.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go report to the nearest captain. You guys can hang around here, but don't run off too far. There'll be Cloud Knights coming to escort you back soon. Bye for now.
Oh. What do we got? Cloud Knights. Alright, Elixir Furnace? Or Elixir Furnace? Oh.
The messages never get sent. I wonder what's happening with those three. The Cloud Knights seem to be gathering for the Stellaron disaster. But why did Kafka want us to come here? What happened to them? And what happened to Blade? I've delayed for too long. I need more information.
Okay. Leave the healer's market on your own. Talk with people in the market to understand what is happening.
The Master was defeated? No. No, that cannot be!
She's dead.
I heard the Starskiff connections are being reinstated. The people stranded at the Alchemy Commission should all be able to leave soon.
The Master must have failed to summon the protection of Sanctus Medicus. Her will must have wavered. Just you wait. I'll show you the blessing of Sanctus Medicus.
Yeah, I remember this guy. So it seems like we're a few steps behind everybody.
Thanks to those heroes, I managed to pull through. Could those guests of the General be the Galaxy Rangers of old?
Not quite.
Those travelers defeated the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Won't that make us seem incompetent?
Sadly, but possibly.
I need to find a way to make this report sound more impressive.
Good news from the front lines. The disciples over at Eve Mist Mansion have been defeated.
Good news, everyone.
Seems this road is guarded by the Cloud Knights. I need to find another way.
Okay. So that's something to keep in mind. Okay, they're just standing there. Okay, I already talked to all the knights gathered there. Oops.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus started a rebellion in the Alchemy Commission. The Cloud Knights have the area locked down. It's not safe. Please, remain here for now. We will send someone to escort you back once the operation is over.
Let's see, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Have you seen any Outworlders? Thanks, that's all I wanted to know.
Lunatics, all of them. You saw the Ambrosial Arbor, I assume? I heard that's the work of those sorcerers. Still, I can't say too much. Military secrecy.
The Arbor's resurrection is connected to the Disciples' Rebellion. I've heard those names before, but when? How did the others get drawn into all this?
You must be talking about the General's guests. Are they your friends? Oh, what a coincidence. They left with the Master Diviner not long ago. That's all thanks to their courageous work that the Knights don't have to worry about the poison in Eve Mist Mansion.
Yep, it's like we were literally here a while ago.
I received the good news from the front lines. They'll probably be back soon. Strange. You seem oddly familiar to me. Never mind. Too many misfortunes recently. I can hardly think straight.
Okay. Let's talk to our temporary travel companions.
You haven't been back home for a long time, have you, Master Dan Heng?
This is my home. Or, how did you know?
As home draws nearer, so our feelings grow stronger. I can see it in your eyes. Do you want to leave? Then do it now. The Cloud Knights will soon check our identities. I have somewhere else to be. I've tarried here too long.
Where are you going?
I'm a traveling merchant. I have one more deal to see through.
That doesn't sound concerning. Okay, and Sushang.
What's up?
I need to go. Nothing.
Go? Go where? The Lafu is under lockdown. The Cloud Knights operation isn't over yet. Relax. When the fight is over, I'll personally escort you and Mr. Locha home.
Okay. Okay, so that's everybody. Now, I guess, let's leave. Oh, wait.
Good news from the front lines.
Oh, good news, everyone. Well, how are we supposed to get over there if those two guards are there? Okay, I guess very easily.
I'm sorry, I have to catch up to my friends. Thank you for looking out for me on this journey. Both of you.
huge cauldron.
This aureate cauldron is driven by the cloud hymn magic of our people, the Vidyadhara. It drinks the water of the ancient sea like a whale swallows the tide, and refines it into medicinal pellets.
Okay, we're here at this elevator. Yeah, well, I don't know, like, how many steps behind we are.
All the elixir crucibles that the Vidyadhara helped to construct contain cloud hymn magic. You should take this chance to learn more, young master.
Uh-huh. But I don't need any sort of device to help me command water. What more is there to learn?
You are indeed the chosen one, with endless potential. Yet, cloud hymn magic is just the beginning.
Of Vidyadhara Mirajago? Have these shadows of the past yet to disperse? These memories... No. They have nothing to do with me anymore.
All the elixir crucibles that the Vidyadhara helped. You are.
Okay, pretty much the same thing.
They say that your womb's powering Kermit. Is that true?
Long. I was exiled from the Xianzhou. I'm no longer one of the Scions of Permanence.
I doubt I will be here to see you take charge. No need to feel aggrieved. Vidyadhara go through cycles of life and death, existing forever in this world. By the time you are the High Elder, my hatching rebirth will be complete, and I will be a child once again. Please, take care of me. Surging power. It's you. You've returned, High Elder. Something terrible is happening in Steel Gorge Waterscape. Please, don't go any further. Your enemies are waiting for you.
I'm sorry. I cannot linger here. My friends have left. I must find them.
You didn't heed us then, and won't heed us now. As headstrong as you always were. It seems you already made your decision. There is a vessel bound for Steel Gorge Waterscape, located ahead.
He's here.
Oh boy. And it looks like Kafka was able to put her makeup on again.
Right on time. That feeling, Kafka, it's welling up within me. That feeling... it's...
Well, don't resist. Let the Mara strike you.
You're here. It's time to pay the price! It's time! You think changing form will help you escape? Escape.
I've told you and that woman many times. I am Dan Heng. I've nothing to do with your past.
Dan Heng. You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past? You didn't even experience death. I will force this suffering upon you, Dan Heng. You will know the pain of death.
Not on my watch. You're not murdering anyone today, fugitive. You're coming with me.
Hello, random person who showed up out of nowhere.
Jing Yuan's lapdog. Did the general not teach you to choose your battles wisely?
Hey, move back. Things are about to... Huh? You look so familiar.
Look out!
Quit hiding. Your true self revealed.
Stop! You...
I have news for you, boy. Behind you is none other than the traitor of the Xianzhou. A criminal forever banished. The High Elder of the Vidyadhara. Imbibitor Lunae. You really thought the Stellaron hunters were the only ones to infiltrate the Xianzhou?
In that case, I'll bring both of you to justice. I've heard of you, Imbibitor Lunae. First it was the Stellaron hunters, now an exiled criminal has infiltrated the Xianzhou. Sword, heed me.
I've no interest in stoking conflict. I came to ensure the safety of my friends.
Save your excuses for the shackling prison.
Out of the way! Do not be afraid.
Okay, well.
Better, but I'm afraid you won't be seeing your friends. They're caught in their own bitter struggle.
Silence! You're not getting away either!
Is that so? Let's heat things up then. Kafka?
Lady, listen to me. Unleash the Mara.
So it begins. Too little. Veil. To send you.
Surrender!
Yep, so far. Well, hopefully we don't die.
Afraid to hurt the boy.
Punish evil!
Veil. To send you.
I wonder if the others are okay. Gotta make this quick.
Okay, well. Almost dead.
won't give up. I only have one choice.
Okay.
So familiar. Did she teach you? Then you deserve no mercy.
Can't delay any longer. I didn't wish to harm anyone. But there's no other way. Forgive me. Heaven's Surge. No.
I failed. This isn't over.
All of you listen to me. Stop. Well, Blady, are you satisfied?
What did you do?
I'm just clearing the stage for the grand entrance. Can't have you three misbehaving in front of the Lawfu's hotshot general.
Speak of the devil. Here he is now.
Qing Yuan.
General!
Many years have passed since the two of you departed the Xianzhou, and yet the circumstances of your return appear to be equally unhappy. If you still thought of me as a friend, you should have forewarned me.
My task is complete.
That it is. Thank you for assisting the Xianzhou in this small matter. Take this person away. I will pretend I didn't see anything this time.
General,
Now is not the time. It has been a long time, old friend.
I'm not him.
I'm sorry. You cannot leave yet. Your Astral Express friends are waiting for you in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Shall we go and see them together? Lunarescent Depths, a realm of singular beauty. Scale Gorge Waterscape is the same as when I last laid eyes on it. And here we stand so different from one another. The flesh of long-life species may be immortal, but the constant of heaven and earth eludes them.
You know the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth cycle, General. The waters of the ancient sea have cleansed Danfeng of his past sin. The person that once stood here alongside you is no more. I am Dan Heng. Whether Danfeng was hero or villain has nothing to do with me. I bore his punishment, accepted my eternal banishment without complaint. But do not let his shadow cloud your estimation of me, General.
Raising old nets only darkens the water, an exercise in unhappiness. Perhaps it is your visage, the horns on your head, or the unmistakable air of the High Elder that makes the separation nigh impossible for me.
I already told you,
You did. But to what effect? If words alone were enough to change the heart, this world would be without quarrel. If you wish to rid me of the illusion of Don Feng, you must do something for me. Before I can let Don Feng die and revoke your banishment edict, I need him to do me one final favor. I can guarantee you that when it is done, you will no longer walk in anyone's shadow aboard the Luofu.
I may not be capable of the things that Don Feng was capable of.
You must do it, or my promise will count for naught. If you wish to blame someone, blame your previous incarnation. Had he not committed that terrible sin, had the power of dragon transmutation been passed on intact, I would have no need to compel you. It is as I said. Here we stand so different from one another. Don Feng is no more. Now, there is only Don Heng. But I am the general of the Luofu. There are things that I wish I did not have to do, and yet I must. Let us talk of happier tidings. The friends you made on the Express are here. Do you wish to see them?
You brought them here?
Yes. They are waiting in the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. Go. Your friends are waiting for you. I have been keeping careful watch against the abominations of abundance, the Stellaron hunters, and the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. But I never anticipated the Antimatter Legion. The hunt is far from over, yet all the while we find ourselves at war with other evil spirits. From this battle onward, the Alliance must fight the Legion to our dying breath, even if it means the end of the Luofu.
That's not concerning whatsoever. Okay, confirm you can't go swimming in the ocean.
Our intelligence tells us that the Legion are a mad and destructive war machine. Yet they never took up arms against the Alliance. The armies of the Seven Ravagers all have their own means of destruction. They are not to be taken lightly. Lord Ravager Fantilia favors internal collapse, which is why she masterminded the Stellaron crisis and urged the disciples of Sanctus Medicus out of the shadows. Now that her plot has been laid bare, she has no choice but to retreat. And yet that hardly suits her philosophy of destruction. There must be something more.
Her hatching rebirth is complete. She left me all alone. Still, I wait for the day of my rebirth. Endless waiting. As recorded in the ancient texts, this body of water was brought by my people from our homeworld. It formed part of the roiling deep. It is as pure here as it was there. Our dragon ancestors nurtured us with the water of life, and bestowed us with the permanence of the Vidyadhara.
Gonna guess nothing over here.
Waters of the ancient sea, cleanse me. Waters of the ancient sea, protect me. This world's good karma is settled. This life's misfortune is erased.
Okay, yeah, I was here like... I'm probably gonna hit some kind of barrier soon, or restriction, and sure enough I did. Okay. Okay, there we go.
Do you know something? When Don Fong committed his great crime, the Ten Lords Commission advocated strongly for him to be destroyed. The Vidyadhara, on the other hand, were split evenly in their favor and disfavor of the motion. The dragon transmutation inheritance was not intact after all. The senior Vidyadhara hated you, yet did not dare to kill you. The Vidyadhara were under great pressure. In order to placate the Ten Lords and Skyfaring Commissions, they performed an exuviation charm on Don Fong against his will. Still, they ensured that the charm contained a flaw, thinking that this would fool the Ten Lords Commission. The senior Vidyadhara were sure of their scheme. But you cannot hide fire with paper.
Ain't that the truth? Well, anyhow. Okay, so that's what he does now. Oh, and there they are.
Look, your friends are taking the fight to the Legion as we speak.
We need to help them. Let's go! Heaven's Surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
Let's make it quick.
Okay, he's back to that again.
Batter up!
You have the worst luck running into me.
Okay.
Heaven's Surge. Celestial Dragon. Quake!
This is our chance.
Here is thunder!
I told ya I could fight. Stay right there while I give you a present.
Heaven's Surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
What about this?
Conflict is pitiless.
My turn.
Time for the master stroke. Radiant Spirit, heed my word.
Show no mercy!
Heaven's Surge. Celestial Dragon. Break!
This is our chance. Rules are made to be broken!
Tough luck running into me!
Heaven's Surge. Rise!
Xing Yuan, where have you been?
Forgive my late arrival, Lady Fu. We are indebted to you and your forces. The Seat of Divine Foresight relayed the battle reports to me. As for Fantilia's plan...
The Ambrosial Arbor. That's her focus. Lord Ravager Fantilia's strategy was to create civil strife, then let it consume the Xianzhou from within. She wanted to use the Arbor to disseminate the power of the Plague's author, and turn the Luofu into a hell of undying abominations.
That is clear to me now. Friends of the Astral Express, I have brought someone with me whom I think you'll be eager to see.
Huh? Is that... Don Hung? You are Don Hung, right? What's with the horns?
It's a long story, March. It's me.
So, you do have secret strength.
Let us save such reminiscence for later, shall we? My astral guests. When you first appeared on the Luofu, your stated aim was the resolution of the Stellaron crisis. I was concerned that the Stellaron hunters harbored ulterior motives and refused your offer. I see now that I was overly anxious. Nevertheless, it is true that the motives of the Stellaron hunters were not what they appeared. In order that the Express and the Xianzhou fight side by side, Kafka lured you here and broadened the scope of the crisis. In doing so, she succeeded in making it clear that your sincerity is beyond doubt. The Luofu is in your debt, and I have no right to seek further assistance from you. However, as Lady Fu has explained, the appearance of Fantilia means that the situation is far from under our control. As General of the Luofu, it would be foolish of me not to ask Don Hung and the rest of you for your strength at this critical moment.
Even if the crisis on the Luofu had nothing to do with the Stellaron, I would be willing to help. But I can't speak for the other members of my crew. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. As the crew of the Express, that's the Trailblaze creed we follow. Still, when the journey gets tough, those words can feel far off. Fear, risk, enemies, and death are the obstacles we face in pursuit of the creed. That's why the nameless who are able to stay the course number few indeed. Whether our destination lies before us or behind us, the decision is ours to make. Here, as on the Express, every vote counts.
Don Hung?
Thank you, Don Hung.
I can't help but wonder what would have happened if you just refused, but, well, we're not going for that.
How am I still one of the nameless? I stand here at the mercy of others without true freedom to speak. but as a descendant of the Vidyadhara. I will fulfill my duty to the Law Fu.
Great! Everyone's just as heroic as when they arrived. So, what's the master plan, General?
There is no master plan, only a bet. A bet on the Senior Vidyadhara's incomplete exuviation charm. And on Dong Hong's ability to access the memories of the High Elder.
High Elder?
When the Rainbow Arbiter severed the Ambrosial Arbor, remnants of the curse of the plague's author lingered. In order to make the stemming of those remnants a possibility, the Law Fu invoked the power of the Scions of Permanence. Under the direction of the High Elder, the Vidyadhara guided the waters of the ancient sea to flood the Scale Gorge waterscape delve and contain the Arbor. To commemorate this magnificent feat and sacrifice, the Alliance erected the Dragon Vista Rain Monument, a Vidyadhara statue.
It looks so much like Don Hong. I wonder if... The statue... Is that... Don Hong's brother?
I see why you might think so. These events occurred a long time ago. Yet successive generations of High Elders have not differed greatly in their appearance. That is, until the current generation. The most recent successor did not inherit the same level of power, and their appearance is that of a child. Do you understand, Don Hong? Since Dong Feng perished, the Law Fu Vidyadhara have no longer had an individual capable of performing such feats. But you, who once kept watch over the Arbor, should be able to open a way through to that great tree. What happens next is in your hands.
Imbibitor Lunay's reincarnation. Dong Hong, correct? I've heard your name before. Your name was only erased from the public eye. But as the Master Diviner, I know, and should know, all the records of years gone by. Such archives are of great importance in times of need. I was not born in the heroic and extraordinary era of the High Cloud Quintet. To have seen those legends with my own eyes. Your appearance closely matches the depiction in the annals. Does Vidyadhara reincarnation really entail a complete transformation? new life. You scared the heck out of me! For a second I thought you'd annoyed the General. It seemed like you were his prisoner. There I was, thinking up a plan to kidnap you. And it turns out the two of you are old buddies. So, what made you suddenly decide to come down from the Express? Aw, how sweet. But Mr. Yang and I have been holding our own. We're pretty much Xianzhou heroes at this point. Anyway, it's great to have you with us, Dan Heng.
The General still has important matters to discuss with you. Please remain here. I knew you'd come. When we first mentioned the Xianzhou, there was a sad look in your eyes. They may have banished you, but the Luofu is still your home. You're a member of the Express crew, Dan Heng. Let's settle this matter as soon as possible. Our journey doesn't end here.
Oops, I had the mic off. Anyhow. Okay. Something else. I'm sorry I never spoke up. Yeah, I was here saying, I guess, yeah, I'm just gonna speak with the actual named characters and not the random Cloud Knight NPCs, since I guess they're not important. Oh, okay. His idle animations.
Has coming here triggered your memory? Release your full potential. The power you carry is the key to opening a way through to the Ambrosial Arbor.
Yeah, I wasn't exactly ready for this. Especially since it's like 4 AM and I would like to stop soon, but... Okay, well... Yeah, I guess if we're gonna have a boss fight and it's gonna take like half an hour or more, I don't know. Let's see, try to feel the great power here. Cut off the spiritual link with Skull Gorge Waterscape. Well, even if I did that, it's still gonna force me to either be like quit completely or save and whatever.
The annals mention that Scale Gorge waterscape was once the location of Dragon Palace. Small wonder. Look at all these submerged structures.
I was going to say that it seems like Don Hung turned into Moses there, parting the sea, but, well, anyhow.
I was fortunate enough to be here during the Shuhu upheaval period. I witnessed this place in its prime. An age passed. The palace was left in ruins, and the Vidyadhara used their sacred homeland to imprison the Arbor. The Luofu and the Xianzhou are greatly indebted to them. Lady Fu.
Here, General.
Remain here. Lead the Cloud Knights in defense of this passage. We must prevent further incidents.
Jingyuan, General, are you planning to face Dantilia alone?
I wouldn't say so. I'll be counting on a few friends for support.
General, don't cast us aside. We're willing to go with you.
Yes, General. We may not be the mightiest force, but it's our duty as Cloud Knights to protect the Xianzhou. How can we let Outworlders face the danger while we stay behind the lines? With your permission, sir, allow me to lead the way.
You're just like that other guy.
I understand your sentiments, soldiers.
But y'all gonna die if you go in there.
But the adversary ahead of us is not an abomination of abundance. They are a Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion. Crossing this line will bring you into the conflict between the Rainbow Arbiter and the Ruin Author. You have a more important duty.
Cloud Knights, attention!
After I enter the Ambrosial Arbor, and if the seawater returns to its original state, you must withdraw immediately and seal off the delve once more. The Master Diviner will lead you.
Yes, General!
Lady Fu, if I am unable to return, I entrust you with the important task of relaying the full account to the other Xianzhou ships.
I trust you will be here to reissue the order in person. But whatever the outcome, I will do as you command and honor the mission.
Spoken like a true general.
Oh. Okay, Fushuan's over here still. Oh, okay. Okay, good, finally. Yeah, because I'm just here like, I don't think I can keep going. So I'm not going to torture myself. Oops. Oh, only 4. Well then. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, so yeah, I can come back here whenever I need to. This is our destination. But okay. So I guess next time, whenever that'll be, we will continue onward. But first... Yeah, but hopefully it doesn't take me. Everything. Witness Dunshu's story. Yep, which we did. Yeah, it seems like not long after you complete it, you go in there, it's like, hey, you get to see her again, but at the same time, yeah, I'm just questioning, if the Trailblazer knew, why... Well, then again, I guess if the Trailblazer doesn't say anything, would they say, like, hey, I know who the leader of the disciples are? What do we have here? Okay, sure. 69, dude. Okay, well. Okay. So, yeah, hopefully I'll be able to continue this at a later time. Assuming that they don't overload us with Genshin events, but I kind of doubt it. But anyway. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with whatever else I do. Stay golden and later, folks.